A former police officer with the city of Portland, Michigan, is suing his former employer, saying that he was treated unfairly after he filed a civil rights complaint.
He alleges the department, led by a woman more than 10 years younger than him, discriminated against him based on his age and gender. News 8's Barton Dieters has this story from Ionia County.
The attorney for this former officer tells me that the main plank of this lawsuit is that his client was the victim of retaliation after he filed a formal complaint when he was passed over for promotion. But this lawsuit also includes the claim that he was the victim of gender discrimination. At 53 years old, Tim Fandel was a cop with 2 decades of experience, including nearly 15 years with the Ingham County Sheriff's Department before coming to work at the considerably smaller Portland Department. Fandel was a candidate for the chief's job in 2017, but lost out to the current chief, Star Thomas, who was 41 at the time she took the job. Fandel filed a complaint with the State Department of Civil Rights that was dismissed in April due to lack of evidence. It was then, the officer claims, the troubles began.
We thought that would be the end of it. He wasn't going to bring a lawsuit to sue his employer about that not getting that promotion initially.
It was then, the officer claims, the troubles began. David Nacht is an Ann Arbor attorney who famously upended University of Michigan's sexual harassment policy, saying it failed to give accused the rights of due process.
He said, okay, I'm no longer going to be chief of police, and I've applied for the sergeant's job, and I'm just going to be a good cop and do my job.
The lawsuit claims that after the civil rights complaint, the former officer was being forced out. His responsibilities were being reduced, and he was under unreasonable and inequitable scrutiny by his superiors. He also claims he got the worst of the patrol cars to use.
It's the idea that after complaining in the appropriate legal fashion, that they started coming up with stuff that was so unusual, so minor.
The suit alleges the officer had no choice but to quit.
He believed himself to be on the verge of getting fired, and so he resigned.
He was also denied a promotion to sergeant.
They went after this guy just because he followed the law in bringing a legitimate good faith complaint.
The officer believes he was passed up for jobs he deserved.
In this case, a much less experienced woman became the chief of police. And a guy with 15 years experience with a serious department engaging in serious felonies didn't get it.
City Manager Tut Gorman was not available to go on camera today, saying the city just received the lawsuit, but pointed out that the State Department of Civil Rights found no basis for the discrimination complaint. In a statement to News 8, he said in part, "We continue to deny that Mr. Fandel was subjected to any discrimination or retaliation, and we deny any wrongdoing whatsoever. We will vigorously defend the allegations as they have no merit."
I think there's lots of sex discrimination against women out there, and those cases need to be brought too. But that doesn't mean a man can't be discriminated against based on his gender.
The city has a little more than a month to file a response to this lawsuit. We'll let you know what it says when it comes up. In Portland, Barton Dieters, News 8.